Greetings, and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, we have a maze. We do have a few other things though, so why don't we get them out of the way very quickly and then get back to the maze, because that's why we're all here. Alright, now I know this is going to shock some of you, probably most of you, but we have a 72-hour challenge. I know, they're very rare. We never see them, but we do see one now, so let's revel in it. Alright, we have an epic, a legendary, and another legendary. Okay, so let's talk about them. The epic, I mean, it's two rarities behind. Does it even matter? Alright, this guy up the middle, I don't remember. I keep mixing them up with individuals. Not really very important. And then we have Little Red Furry Cap. She basically does group torture effects and such. Yeah, and nobody uses her, so that kind of gives you an idea of how amazing and powerful she is. So, I mean, if you want to do this, that's fine. I actually worked on this. I got the 8 gem. That's kind of really what it was for me. I mean, I guess I could rank her up if I got one. Do I have enough to do that again? No, I don't. No, I don't. I might just skip over to the other ones to see if I can get gems there. But frankly, I mean, there's nothing really amazing there. You know, it's all like, you have legendary, you have an epic. We're not even going to talk about the epic. You have legendaries, and they're not really even amazing legendaries. So they're like way back there, but not as way back as what's coming, by the way. All right, and then we have this. We have a little monster challenge here, and this is Volthar. Volthar is actually very good. Very, very good. He is a thunder, he's denial, he uses possession. He also drains stamina with a couple of group skills too, so pretty useful for that. And in terms of his trait, he's tough, which means he has a 35% chance of resisting stuff. And he also has a status cast of a damage mirror. So he's pretty good. I don't really use mine because he showed up with 2 lock ruin slots. And I do have a lot of thunder denial when I need it. So again, he's good. I mean, I wouldn't actually go for him here just because I wouldn't be able to do this without spending gems. And there's lots of reasons to want gems these days. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have him and you don't have a good thunder denial, you might want to go after him. Alright, what else do we have? Well, as I mentioned previously, we have breeding events. And I'm going to use the word event here, biting my tongue a little bit here. Let's talk about the Unspeakable breeding event. And then I never want to speak about it again. Alright, so if we do breeding here, okay, so Oros and Voltec will get you Toy Master. Right. And then Lord Maltus and Darkzool will get you Blockhead. So if you find yourself teleported back to 2016, you're set. Okay, well, doing the breedings will get you unspeakable cells, right? If you fail, you'll get 5. I've gotten one of those 5. I waited until the next one opened up. And if you succeed, in addition to getting those amazing monsters, you'll get 10 unspeakable cells. So that's kind of the reason you would do this. Yeah, alright, so let's talk about the other one. This, of course, is the Tani one. Right? Now, there's only one combination here. You got Worker Hulk and Vatamagma, right? That'll get you Silverleaf if you succeed. Now, Silverleaf is okay. So I wouldn't mind getting an upgrade myself. So I'm actually doing this one now. My first attempt was a failure. Not really going too crazy into this. I may activate my breeding temple, but I'm going to have to see what they're doing for next week, though. You never know. They might slip something in because there is actually something coming, and I don't know when it's going to be. All right, anyway, this one is similar to the one we just saw. If you succeed, you're going to get 10 Tani cells. And if you fail, you'll get 5. So that's always a good thing. We're getting a lot of Tani cells. We're still getting 10 from the daily completing all of that. And of course, they slipped in some unspeakable ones there too. But anyway, of the 2, yeah, you probably want to be doing this one. I mean, if you really want more unspeakable cells, I suppose you can do that. It's just that succeeding is really, wow, yippee, I got Toy Master and Blockhead, yippee. Why in the heck did they ever pick those 2? I mean, really? Ooh. All right, I mentioned this, so I'm just going to take a step back over here. All right, you can see I actually completed it. We're still getting the 10 cells up here, but we're also, for the last, I think, 2 or 3 days, we've been getting unspeakable ones. It started Wednesday, right after the last video here. For that one, you have to do 10 battles in multiplayer. Note, you don't have to win 10 battles. You just have to do 10 battles. So that's a good way of driving it up and then driving it back down again, the trophy count. So that way you can actually get the wins for other things. But that's the reason I do have some extra cells. Actually, and at the moment, I have Taney sitting right in there right now. I thought they weren't going to give us eggs anymore. I don't know. I mean, could I have crafted an egg? Because I have... Where is it? I have 110 tiny ones. So, I don't know. I guess it would stop me from trying to craft it at the moment. I have no idea. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. We got those two breeding events going at the same time. It looks like we got an extra day for the Unspeakable one. But, yeah, Toy Master and Blockhead. Oh, what would it just... I don't even know. All right. Let's get to why we're all here, right? And this, of course, is the Knights of Justice maze. All right, so this started yesterday, and of course, that means that today there was a coins dungeon, which is the reason I have 2,653 coins up there. So make sure you finish that today, because otherwise that's 1,000 coins that you're not going to have, and you're going to need them, right? So it opened yesterday, and we have the coins dungeon today. That means that tomorrow morning we're going to get a limited path for Unspeakable. That's going to go for 2 days, probably going to put you back about 4,800. Should probably plan on that, about 4,800 coins. Around there. That's probably a good estimate right there. And there is going to be a 10% discount when it opens in the morning. So you might want to get up early and try to get that if you want to make sure you get them. Because let's face it, that's really the only thing in here that's of any importance. You have two epics over here. Yeah, the second guy is pretty good right here. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. He's got that group possession for 2 rounds. But I mean, he's an epic, so no one's going to use him anymore. Sparkling Mantis. I actually fed him up in one of these videos, I think. Was it last Saturday? It might have been last Saturday. It might have actually been Wednesday. I don't remember. They all blend together. He's pretty good. It's just that, yeah, I mean, that's not why we're here, right? We're here because we want Unspeakable, right? And speaking of Unspeakable, let's talk about Unspeakable. As you can see, I have my little graphic now. All right, let's talk about him. Let's talk about stats. His life is good, not as good as Erder. By the way, there's definitely going to be Erder comparisons here, since this individual was made to counter Erder. Power, okay, he's stronger by about 120 points, around there. So he's definitely stronger. He's going to do more damage with his attacks. Speed. His speed, I mean, Erder wasn't really very fast to start with, but he's actually a bit slower. So, you know, there's a balance there. He's got more strength, but he's got less health and less speed. So I'm guessing that's the way they balanced that out. All right, in terms of his trait, once again, he starts at rank 0 with Taunt. So he's going to be doing that same kind of thing. At rank 1, he gets stun immunity, which is pretty good. Now, at rank 3, he gets Mountain, which is actually very good, which means that stun and freeze and all iterations of that, he will be immune to. So that's pretty good right there. All right, in terms of, I don't usually mention this, but I'm going to mention it in this case. In relics, he kind of got shafted here, if you ask me. So he's got Sword and Trap. Okay, Trap's good for draining. Yeah, that could be good. Taking health off immediately, draining stamina and such. But comparing to Erder, who got Shield and Armor, okay, that's much better in terms of a tank. You know, so, yeah, he got the short end of the staff there. You know, Sword, give him Staff. If you're going to go full Trap, just give him Staff. May not make any sense. You can just call it a Lance, you know? All right, why don't we just go straight down the line, because there's things here I like and there's things here I don't like. All right, Tier 1. Survive and win 10k gems. Deals double damage to itself, applies sunburn to itself. No. If you have a tank with a whole lot of health, the last thing you want is to put a torture effect on yourself. Pass. All right, the next one. 10 million degrees. Deals heavy light damage to one enemy, applies quicksands and sunburn to one enemy. Okay, that's pretty good, although I might have a counter for that one. but we're gonna hold on to that one for a moment. All right, let's get down to tier 2. Unbreakable. Deals very heavy earth damage to one enemy, applies life regeneration to itself. Now that's what a tank needs right there. That's very good. Someone who's going to have a big old health, that's a good one. It also helps that it's an earth attack. He's a light tank. So having an earth attack can actually be very, very useful. All right, and then we have Don't Sit on the Cactus. Yeah. Applies Stun Hater to itself, applies Damage Mirror to itself. Skip this one. I mean, this one doesn't even make any sense. What I mean by that is he's going to get a stun. We'll talk about that in a second. But he applies Stun Hater to himself. Say it lasts 3 rounds. Probably does, right? He uses an attack to stun. Remember how slow he is? Chances are that stun is going to wear off by the time his attack comes around again. So, why? I mean, if somebody else in the group is going to stun, fine, but you're building your guy based on somebody else being able to stun. And that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So, yeah, I'm going to skip that one. His other skills are fine, so we're not going to do that one. All right, let's skip down to tier 3. Extreme Quicksands Challenge. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies quicksands to all enemies, and of course that damage, it's a 40, so it's a high moderate. Okay, that's a good one right there. With his strength and the strength you're going to put on him, yeah, that'll do a lot of damage. And then this one here, I was just talking about a moment ago, Opening Lucky Chest. Deals moderate light damage to one enemy, applies stun to one enemy. 2-round cooldown. And that's another one that's high moderate damage. So he's got some good things here. Now, I wanted to mention that one in tier 1, the heavy light damage to one enemy and quicksands to one enemy. If you notice, all of his skills have a 2-round cooldown. That could be a bit of a problem if he gets his cooldowns activated. His 2 initial skills, I actually went looking for these, by the way. Hide and Seek. It's a moderate special hit. It's a 40 damage also. It's only 45 stamina. If you look at the staminas on these guys, they're kind of enormous. Like that Stun Hater one with the damage mirror, that's a 70. So absolutely no. Anyway, this one is, like I said, it's a moderate special hit, one individual, 45 stamina. It gives quicksands, and of course, it has a 0 cooldown. So I might want to use that one over the one in tier 1, just so you would have something to use, right? I think that's something that, is a good thing. If you're interested, his other skill was Fill the Lake with Rocks. I'm guessing that's to mess around with the Lady of the Lake. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe they're picking on her or something like that. Anyway, this is a moderate group attack. It's physical damage, 30, but it's also a 45 stamina and 0 cooldown. So I would go with the first one because, the quicksands is good, and having a 0 cooldown is a really good thing. It's a 40 damage with his strength again, with his with the stuff you're going to put on him. That'll do a lot of damage. So this guy seems to be pretty good. It's funny that they're calling him a counter. Where is he anyway? They're calling him a counter to Erder. For that, what I would have done is I would have given him a single target attack that maybe disables trait. Just to put a bit more lore into it, saying, oh, you're not a tank anymore. Boom, like that. I'm the only tank. That's kind of what I would have done. But, I mean, his skills are fine. His skills are fine. With his strength, he's going to do a lot of damage. So that means, of course, we're going to want to get him, aren't we? All right, so like I said, the first thing you can do today is clean out that dungeon. Very important. The coins dungeon, just clean it out. You'd see a little icon in the upper left right now, unless I had actually cleaned it out. So I did that already, so that's the reason you don't see it anymore. Also, you want to run through your little cycle here. So this is how you get coins, right? Every 4 hours, you can clean each one of these out. So by collecting your money, you can get up to 30 coins. By collecting food, you can get up to 50 coins. By feeding your creatures, you can get up to 30. By doing PvP battles, basically one battle, you get 15 of those little coins, right? Now, for the breeding and the hatching, you can get 50 for the breedings, 50 for the hatching. So you have to work out how you want to do that. So you want to get as many as you can, and it refills every 4 hours. Try to keep that in mind. Tomorrow morning, the limited path is going to open. If you can get in there early and get the 10%, that's going to help a lot. Otherwise, again, there may be one on Monday. They did that previously. I didn't see one this last time, so I wouldn't count too heavily on it. I'm guessing you're probably going to need about 4,800. So just try to keep that in mind while you're doing your collecting. Everything, just do everything. Do your PvP battle just for your 15. It doesn't seem like a lot, but if you come up short just a little bit, you're all done, right? So just try to get him. These mazes have basically all come down to the limited path, and then whatever you can get afterwards. Now, there are a lot of people who go very gung-ho into this, and of course there are items that are on the Legends path that very much help with this. But and for me, it really comes down to the limited path. If you don't get the individual in the limited path, you're really hampering yourself because it's going to be very difficult to get extra cells. See, for me, that's the thing. You get the limited path, then you continue to save up because there's going to be a 30% discount. When there is 1 day and 18 hours left in the event, you're going to get a 30% discount for an hour. That's the reason in the last video I made it very clear, don't spend any of your coins before the limited path. Even if you had no plans of doing it, save them all up for the 30% at the end. So that's kind of what you want to do. Anyway, I think that's about everything that we can talk about in terms of this fellow. So why don't we actually move on to war? Because war began a little while ago. It's the reason I'm doing this a little bit later. And why don't we just go in there right now? Because I have no idea. Like I said, look, it didn't begin too long ago. All right, we have a little head start, so let's just look. All right, we do have villains, light, and nature all working together, as they should. So let's just take a look around. That one's got 15. That's a Grakon that is really fast. And yeah, I see a Morgs in there who's 110. So why don't we just look over here for a moment. That's interesting. Dangerous, but very interesting. Oh, I already set my team up, by the way. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm going first. Really? I would have thought the other one would have been faster. Okay, yeah, I made this mistake the last time. I went with the stuns first. No, I'm doing cooldown activation. Okay, so let's see here. Do I need to nullify anybody? Not really. So I'm going to do Curse for everybody! Okay, Grakon didn't want it. Okay, you didn't want it either, did you? Wait a minute. Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay, you're having a fun day over there, by the way. Alright, let's see. Now we can go for the stuns. Okay, once again, Grakon is being a little bit of a stubborn little guy there, isn't he? Let's see. Well, I mean, oh, he's already bleeding. Well, it is damage. Let me think. Is there something better I can do here? I don't want to refresh the curse because they already have the extra thing going on here. I don't know. I could just refresh it. Yeah, why not? Okay, he got it that time. Oh! Okay, I guess that was a good move. Why don't we just do a old fuse radar? I love this spell. It's the Mega Taunt Killer. Removes positive status effects from one enemy, deals heavy special damage to one enemy, disables trait, and applies stun. It is just so lovely, isn't it? Just amazing. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Why don't we just sit back and watch you die? That's the reason I like him so much. That skill is just devastating. Just take a Megaton tank right out of there. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm seeing a couple of things here I don't like. Elvira being one of them. Alright, moving on, moving on. Maybe. Let's see what we can throw up. I definitely threw my best up there already. Alright, let's see. I guess we could go with Elvira if I needed to. Because I don't think I have any more Megaton tanks available to me. Okay, even though, isn't Mephisto a villain? He should be a villain. He really is. No, I don't have anything here. Looking. Look, nope, 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 we're done. Alright, I'm thinking, I saw Kato in there. I'm thinking of going with that. Although I'd have to figure out, ooh, do I want to do Finn? All right, let's look around. Let's look around. Because I am going to need some of this. Let's see. What are we doing over here? I could go with... Oh, I didn't put any stuff on her. That would have been a perfect opportunity. All right. I'm going to have to looking for speed runes. Okay, those are 2 that dodge group attacks. Yeah. Where is... Would that work? It might, Rabbit. It might. They all dodge group attacks, by the way. Alright, total blind for everybody! Okay, you were immune to blindness. Oh, that's unfortunate. Immune to control. Alright, well, you know what? Have a night of fun. Okay, you stop doing that. That's very irritating. Okay, and you have to do that. Okay, you figured it out. Okay, you did. You guys didn't. You guys didn't figure. Yeah, he figured it out. You guys didn't. All right, what are we gonna do here? Remove positive stats. It's not gonna hit any of them. I have to do something. You know what? I'm gonna charge. Because it's a waste otherwise. No, that's not gonna work. Nope, 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 nope. So when we have some fun dungeons. Oh, you poor unfortunate fellows. Alright, do we have any dragons in the house? You're not a dragon, are you? No, you're not a dragon. Alright, well, we're dragon slayers, and you're the smart one. You knew to attack Kato directly. Alright, the rest of you can, well, you can have some curse. And some sunburn. Oh, she had to go. I think it was a he, actually, right? Alright, what are we, 40% of life? And a little bit of shock. And, of course, the leprechaun's just gonna pile on there. Oh, he missed. He's dead anyway. Yeah, those, AI's not too smart that way. It wasn't picking up on the everybody was dodging group attacks thing. So, that worked out. Although, you know, the first guy, you know, Patient Cider, he kind of figured it out, but then he just kind of dropped it from there. He probably didn't have any more single target skills. Anyway, we got some war in, and it was kind of successful. So hopefully, you know what? This was our first battle outside of the Legendary League, so I'm not anxious to get back in there. Yeah, that's the reason we're able to watch this right now, is because there was no 8-hour cooldown. Yes, I am forever going to talk about how much I hate that idea. I just really hate it. Alright, so let's clear the palette. And let's go for some PvP. Because I had a lot of teams available to me, and I think we got some good stuff going here. Any moment now. Thank you. Okay, I think we're down to a reasonable level. We should be running into teams that are good, so let's get in here. Alright, our first team today was suggested by Theo Berkman. And Theo wanted to see... Okay, they did seem to do an update, by the way, and they changed the way some of the things work. I didn't actually recognize magic when I saw it on somebody. I'm like, what is that? And then, it's magic. Okay. Let's see. It does seem to be that the light one is a little bit darker there. It's a little shaded. By the way, our first individual is Dorothy. All right, next we're going over to Metal for our damage dealer for today, and that is going to be Roger. And finally, I shouldn't say back over, I should say over in water, we have Tara. All right, so I'm interested to see who's going to go first here. Oh, Tara's going to go first. She's got a 9 on her. All right. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? Well, Tara's going to be taking stamina away, and then Roger's going to be killing everybody. So why don't we just turn that up a little bit? See if we can get something a little bit more. Okay, we got some challenging stuff here. There's nothing on the right. The left is dangerous. Up the middle is kind of dangerous, but I think the left is very dangerous, so why don't we do that? It's probably too dangerous. It would be a lot better if they had better runes and such. All right, let's go. Who knows? We could easily lose. All right, stamina, please. Does anybody have one of those terrible relics? Okay, why don't we just do strength from... And we're going to do that to General Teddy's, of course. No, we're not. We're going to do that to Roger. All right, so... Yeah, ouch. Okay, now we're... Oh, bleed. I get the back bleeding now. All right, tell me something. Do you bleed? Apparently. All right, let's think. She's going next. I'm thinking I would really like to freeze you. Oh, you're a single target. I was actually aiming for the other one, because the other one's a damage dealer. However, I can't do a single target attack. All right, why don't we do this? No reason to do that. They don't have any positive ones. There's an idea. Preemptively get regeneration. Ouch. That's what I was concerned about. All right. Yeah, I might as well just... let me think for a second. What's happening here? I might as well do this. Oh, wow. Lots of death going on here near... Wow, it's a good thing I got regeneration going when I did. All right. All right, think about it. Think about it. That'll kill... He's going to be dead soon. The other one's going first, though. That's the problem. All right, I think I'm going to lose Dorothy here, at very least. Ouch! Okay, wow. Roger is... It's a good thing he has got that regeneration on. Okay, yeah, that regeneration was very well timed. Whew, that was close. Good fight, though. Good fight. If they'd had, like, really good runes, we would have been dead. By the way, if I didn't mention it, of course, this is how you got the coins for the 72-hour challenge. Alright, so let's move on to our next team. That was a good fight. Alright, our next team was suggested by Funtime Foxy. And Funtime Foxy took an interesting way of giving me a team. Basically, I was given 3 or 4 possibilities for each slot. And I was tasked to pick one from each slot. So that's where this came from. So, for slot number 1, I chose... Elmo. For slot number 2, I chose... For our denial today, Shroomy. And for the last spot, over in water, probably would have been better if I'd sorted better by, yeah, Mythic. All right, so this is our team based on the selections that were given to me. All right, so we're doing possession. Refresh. Elmo is very strong, and we do have a Mythic in here. That's my logic to skipping that. Ooh. I'm thinking this team over here on the right. I mean, the one at the middle doesn't really... I don't know what Lotan does. He could be denial. I don't know what he does. The other side, I don't want to mess with Ingenica. All right, so why don't we just do this one? Okay, they got some good stuff on. All right, let's see how this works out. Oh, she's immune to possession. Ooh, that's good. Actually, 2 of them are immune to possession. I chose poorly. Just verifying. Okay, days. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'm wondering whether or not I should do something else. Like just take her stamina away, because she's the real problem here. She's got some ugly stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, and of course, Zabi's going next. All right, let's think about this. I do need to make sure that he is dead, because he's just going to resurrect, right? So let's just give him the extra little fun thing. Okay, well, you're not going to do any damage, but that's not what she does, right? All right, let's see. They do have it. Yeah, I'm going to go for this triple damage. Okay, he's not... I mean, he can't be blind, right? No, he's just hurt a lot. Alright, unfortunately, cooldown activation down here. Yeah, I'm going to lose Shroomy really soon. Alright, let's get... Oh, what happened? Oh, you lost stamina, I guess? So you can't do that one? Oh, no, you got your cooldowns activated, too. Oh, no. Did we all get it? That would be very bad. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead already. Alright, and charge. Okay, well, that's it. He can one shot. Okay, well, like I said, I gotta get rid of you. Okay. He's got his stuff back. Quicksands. You didn't get the other one off, which is the poison and the nightmares. Okay, he's in trouble. Of course, we're not doing too well either. Wow, that's your last time, isn't it? Alright, boom, you're dead. I missed, because you were blind. Alright, I actually lost this one. Yep, this is a very poor choice. I went after somebody with possession denial, and two of them were immune to possession, so... It's a good fight, though, but unfortunately... Yeah, unfortunately, Golgui outlasted us. That still was a good fight. Sorry about losing, by the way. Hey, there's a team for us to fight. Alright, so let's move on to the third team and hope we can get back on the winning track. Our third team today was suggested by Harith Mascara. And Harith wanted to see... Over in water... Pretty sure he's water. Oh, there he is. Lurch. Alright, and second is going to be over in Thunder, and this is going to be Pika. Finally, giving us a round of safety. I think I've already figured out who this is going to be, right? She's down here somewhere. Oh, there she is. I gotta put relics on her. I don't recognize her being there. Alright, and we have Elvira. Alright, so obviously we have a tank, we have... initial protection and some support, and then we have Pika, who hopefully is going to kill everyone. I'm pretty sure we could probably take the team up the middle. We're not going to do that, though. Now, do I want to risk this team over here? That's a rather large eyes effects. I would be counting on Pika to kill it. Let's see. We do get our first round of protection. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, one of them doesn't have anything. Yeah. Oh, gold rune, right? Okay. Actually, I should say a support gold rune up there. Okay, then why is he on your team? If that's what you're going to do to him, why is he on your team? Wow, you're actually going first. Okay, well, that's good. Shimagami. And then Pain. Yeah, poor Bella. She deserved better than that. Yeah, that was very unfortunate for you guys. By the way, die. And what do you have here? I don't use you. Oh, applies Mega Possession and Total Blind. Here you go. How very... Don't worry about it. The pain ends very quickly. Lurch has a tummy ache. Alright, so that one was a lot quicker. Good ruins would have made that better. It's unfortunate there. I was really counting on that eyes effects to be rather tough, you know. Alright, well, let's go with our fourth and final team for today. Our fourth and final team was suggested by Sammy Gaming. And Sammy Gaming gave me 3 teams, and this is the one I went with. Mostly because it has Cleo. Next, somebody we saw in War who did a really good job for us, and that is Kato. Finally, somebody who's usually on my team, but he's going to be on your team for this fight, and this is going to be Finn. So obviously in this case, I want to find something hard, right? Because I got a big old Megaton tank there. So let's see if we can find something challenging without having like a 130 mythic or something like that that's going to one-shot Cleo. I mean, the team over here on the right, it's got levels, but, you know, you got like essentially 3 denials. And it's all going to be going right to Cleo, and they're going to have no chance to kill her. So, I mean, the thing is, that, yeah, we're going to have to try again. All right, what do we have? Okay, are we really doing the team on the left? Yeah, I think we are. I think we're doing the team on the left. All right, let's go. All right, well, you know, it's what we have. You guys immune to blindness? No, you're not. All right, so we're going to go with... who am I taking the life off of? That's a good question. I need to get rid of the cave-in fish pretty quickly, I think. All right, so I'm going to do the 30% to him and total blind and guard down to everybody else. Oh, you went and you did that. Okay. He did the old taunting thing there because he knew that nothing else was going to work. All right, let's think. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. All right, so we're going to do claw swipe with some bleeding thrown in. And, well, you know, curse for everybody. All right, let's see. What else can we throw in here? Okay, minor blind and shock. All right, I'm just going to kill you outright. Oh, you're taunting. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was attacking the other guy. But then now there's lots of torture effects going on now, right? Okay, that's not good. We have to end this really quickly. I'm going to take your health off. You're dead. And deadly interruption. I'm guessing that puts you in the realm of dying. Anti-brutish. Oh, what am I thinking? There we go. Everybody's fine. Oh, except for him. He died. It's very unfortunate. We'll send a nice thing of flowers to his family. Alright, and some more coins. For a very amazing and very rare 72-hour challenge. Alright, and we're done. Alright, so we have the Knights of Justice maze and then a whole bunch of other stuff if you're interested. Remember, save those coins, get those coins, and the unlimited path's going to open in the morning. You might want to be there early, get the 10% discount. They usually have that. But the thing is, yeah, these mazes are all about getting the limited path because that's your shot at getting the mythic. Otherwise, you could save up and get the 30%, but it's just going to be, at that point, it's going to be hard to get extra cells because the first 100 cells are kind of usually inexpensive, but right after that, if you're going without the limited path, they get real expensive after that. So adding on is difficult. It's a lot easier to get on the limited path, get the individual, and then save up, go for the 30% discount at the end of the event, and then try to get cells that way when they're inexpensive. So however it is that you do, I hope you get this individual, unless, of course, we face you in battle, in which case you don't need him. Really, you don't. Anyway, there is going to be at the moment, barring an emergency, I am planning on doing a testing video with the 3 mythics. I put a video for one out earlier today. That's the last one. So it's going to be Morgs, it's going to be Erder, and it's going to be Rara Avis. That's the combo that I have. No denial or anything else. It's going to be brute force, right? I'm also hearing a little bit of word about a coming El Colossal breeding event. And this one is going to be Earth. So if you want to wake up any Earth creatures for breeding combinations, you have been warned. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.